Hello, my lovelies. Today we're talking about Will Smith apologizing to Chris Rock for the whole slap incident. Now, I said yesterday that it looked like a punch, and I thought it really was a punch. That because I had been hearing two different things, that it looked like a punch, it looked like a slap. So it was confirmed that it was a slap because I went back after I made my video. I went back and I watched it, and it's a slap, but it was a really hard slap. So we're going to talk about the apology. I'm going to read it off for you guys without any further ado. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's jump into it. Roll the intro. So, if you don't know what happened last night at the Oscars, or the other night at the Oscars, I got you. So, Will Smith was sitting in the front row with his wife Jada when Chris Rock was announcing the award for the best documentary, and he's seen them in the crowd, and he made a joke about G.I. Jane. Turns out that Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife, has alopecia, which is why her head is bald. Apparently, between them panning to Will Smith after the joke was made and them laughing, it pans back to Chris Rock, and all of a sudden, Will Smith gets up from his seat, walks up, and hard slaps. Ooh, I accidentally slapped my water bottle. Hard slapped Chris Rock. And so a lot of people are talking about this because it actually made people talk about the Oscars again. And this has just been causing all kinds of memes and controversy because there's two different sides of this argument where I'm kind of just in the middle. I understand both sides. So if one or the other, like I understand why Will did it because he's defending his wife, but at the same time it could have been handled better, and he slapped a guy on live television, which was just really uncalled for. There's ways to handle things when people are offending your family members in a better way, so I'm on both sides. I'm like on the fence of that. Anyway, Will Smith decided to apologize because of course he did. This whole thing has been a huge news story. Like, this blew the internet up. So I'm going to read you off his apology now on the screen. And it says, "Violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally." I said that it was probably out of emotion. He probably was laughing at first and then saw his wife having a real issue, or even being told by Jada that she was having a real issue with it. And between a few seconds time, he decided, ooh, need to go defend my wife because that wasn't cool. Whapa. So we don't know, like he said he reacted emotionally, and I thought maybe he did react emotionally. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the apology. "I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions are not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, and all the attendees, everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to my Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will Smith." So that's his apology, which, looking at it, it's kind of weird to me that he thanks the Academy again. He apologized to the Academy at the award show. He apologized to the Academy at the award show, and now is also apologizing to them on this. He also was like, I hope the Academy invites me back at the end of his speech, because afterward he received the award for Best Actor. After he slapped Chris Rock live on TV, he got the Oscar for Best Actor for his role in King Richard, which is why he's apologizing to the King Richard family and to the Williams family, because the movie King Richard is about the Williams. If you don't know, the famous tennis players Serena and Venus Williams, the movie was about their father. So that's why he's apologizing to both the Williams and the King Richard family. I think it's a solid apology. I think that a solid apology, although I don't know why he's apologizing again to the Academy when he already did on live TV. When he was accepting his award, he apologized. But also before he laid down the apology, he was just saying things like, I'm a man of love and kindness, and I need to protect my family kind of stuff. And he kind of laid the groundwork for that apology. I guess he thought it wasn't enough, maybe? I don't know. You know, like I said, I see both sides of this. I'm glad he's apologizing. I thought it was weird when he apologized to literally everyone else, including the Academy. Was like, I hope they invite me back. Apologized to the attendees of the awards show, but not the actual guy he slapped. So I'm glad he's apologizing now, a day later. You know, any apology is better than none. And I feel like this is a solid one, so it was out of line. He's like, I was out of line and I was wrong. Yeah, you were pretty out of line, dude. But, because it all could have been handled better. But it's making people talk about the Oscars again. I didn't care about the Oscars. I didn't watch them. I didn't even know this happened until I woke up and I seen news about it, so it's making people talk about the Oscars, which people I haven't seen talk about in a while, so I don't know. I feel like this is a solid apology. Now, we don't know if he's going to get his Oscar taken. I don't think it's likely him to get his Oscar taken for this, because he's still, like, one of the biggest actors in Hollywood, and he does have a lot of powerful contacts, including him talking about, in his speech, about Denzel Washington coming up and consoling him. Sorry, I had to cough. So, yeah. He's probably not going to lose his award. As for Chris, I hope he does kind of turn this into something later on, maybe. Who knows? But I'm glad that he's apologized. Ultimately, any apology is better than no apology. No matter how fake, I guess. But this one I'm not saying is fake. I'm just saying that, like, with YouTuber apologies, they're normally, like, really fake. Take David Dobrik and James Charles. So, that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you liked this video. If you feel like it, please hit the like button and maybe hit the subscribe button for shits and gigs. We are under 120 subscribers away from hitting 2,000, which is wild. So if you could help me out and maybe join me on this journey, it's The Random Show for a reason. I talk about books, I talk about movies, I talk about anime, I talk about internet drama, pop culture, stuff in general. If you like all that stuff, please stick around and maybe hit the subscribe button. So, there's the YouTuber spiel. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great day. Bye.